Yes, Prabhuji, I'm taking you, please. Okay. Srinath will make me co-host and also 650. 650, you can start. Or shall we start?
Yes, Prabhuji. Yes, Prabhuji.
You have been co-host, you can present now.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you. Uh, I'm just trying. Prabhuji, are you able to see that my screen?
Yes, Prabhu, yes. Yes, very visual.
Okay, okay. So, welcome everybody for today's session. Today we are going to discuss a very interesting topic, following the footsteps of the great personalities. Somewhere probably that this sound is coming. Can you just mute that background? So today's topic is that following the footsteps of the great personalities. Before discussing this topic, we'll try to pray to that our acharyas, Guru Parampara, so that by their blessings we can understand this spiritual topic. This is very important. This this is established by our this acharyas. Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, when he is writing this Chaitanya Charitamrita, before writing this Chaitanya Charitamrita, he is praying. He is just doing this Mangalacharan. He is telling that by praying to that Guru, Hari and Vaishnava, so all this our obstacles in that material or the spiritual paths, it is removed. And by their mercy, we get their mercy if we pray, then that our desired goal is very easily achieved. So, before starting that, let us try to just pray to that our Guru and Acharyas, so that we can discuss nicely on this. Om Jnanatimirandhasya Jnananjanasalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namah. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavam Sa Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatham Vitam Tam Sajivam साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगण ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितं स हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकान्त श्रीराधाकान्त नमोऽस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी श्रीराधे वृंदावनेश्वरे विषभानुसुते देवे प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे मुखं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुदीनतारिणं परमानन्दमाधवं श्रीचैतन्यैश्वरं हरि ओम तत्सत्। Hare Krishna. So, before starting that, I have one question. In your life, anytime, have you found that situation, like suppose you want to go somewhere, some unknown places, and you get somebody who has helped you, he has just guided you, and with that help, it's that your the destination, you reach very easily to the destination, that you find that your job is very easy. Can you just share that? Anybody can share that any incident happened that in life?
Shall I share?
Yes, Prabhu.
On material platform level, when I got transferred to Ahmedabad from Mumbai, all of a sudden it was a shock to me, because altogether it's a place where Gujarati only spoken,
Mm-hmm.
and I was wondering, but then I got the help of one devotee. It's all of a sudden. I was in a devotee's house, and I was wondering how to get the accommodation, how to shift my family and all. Then she came to my rescue. Which house I was eating prasad, she introduced me to that devotee. And immediately, without any second thought, actually Gujarati is कंजूस बोलते हैं, लेकिन she told me, Prabhuji, you please come and stay in our house. Till such time you get a house. And then She helped me in locating a good locality, good house, and even my devotional services also are totally taken care of by her. And
Wonderful.
she helped me throughout during my stay 3 years at Ahmedabad.
Wonderful, Prabhuji. Wonderful. Very nice. So, see, it is
Sorry,
how other. If yes, Prabhuji.
Prabhuji, I think it is inherent quality of the human beings. Like if you don't know something, then we inquire almost all the time. And like we saw in the railway stations and in the bus stands, people asking whether this bus will go to Haridwar, it will go to Kolkata. So the natural this thing instinct of the people. So for spiritual life also, people, the seekers, they also ask.
Wonderful,
So it
Prabhuji.
is very common to ask.
Very nice, Prabhuji. Very nice. Thank you, Prabhuji, for that sharing. It's a wonderful thought, Prabhuji said that. It's very good that actually. Like how Prabhuji said that he is not aware about this language, that locality and all, and he got someone who is already aware about this, and it's helped that his life, then life become very comfortable. It's no the tension, nothing, that easily that is settled there. So, and like Prabhuji, Raghupat Prabhuji mentioned that. So it's very difficult if I want to know, I want to go somewhere, I don't know which train, where that, how it will go. So best that if you can approach that this inquiry, they can give that which train when it will go like this. So it's easy. Our job will become very easy. Thank you, Prabhuji. So today's we are going to see that in our spiritual life that how if we also get somebody who is already on this path, who has achieved this, if we have got this person, then our life also become very easy. We can also achieve that destination, our destination. Okay. So somebody can read this that quote by Srila Prabhupada.
Prasado Esya Prasadam Nagati Kutopi. The secret of success in spiritual life is in satisfying the spiritual master. By the mercy of the spiritual master, one receives the benediction of Krishna. Without the grace of the spiritual master, one cannot make any advancement. Srimad Bhagavatam 1.1.8, translation further.
Thank you, Prabhupada.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Wow.
So this is like the Prabhupada is giving that, is telling us this is that. If you want really success in the spiritual life, this is the secret. Is telling. What is the secret? That satisfying the spiritual master. This is only we are going to take away today. This main learning point today. So our objectives today we are going to discuss about today. We'll by the end of this session we'll try to understand this. What is the rarity of this human life? How it is difficult to get this human life, and what is the importance? Rarity of this Mahatma, getting this pure devotees of the Krishna, and what is the definition of Mahatma? Why the need? What is the importance of this Mahatma? And what is the symptoms? How to identify this Mahatma? And how will attain to that stage, how will achieve to that position, how we will become that Mahatma. And by following the footsteps of Mahatma, one will be able to achieve the goal of human life, which is that awakening the dormant love of Krishna. So what is that our the life's goals? Somebody can just read this.
Vasudeva Pragati.
Yes,
Ultimate goal of human life is to get out from the clutches of the three modes of material nature and revive the dormant love of Krishna. Srimad Bhagavatam 1.2.29.
thank you, buddy. So Bhagavatam is just giving that hints. What is the actually that ultimate goal of that human life is that somehow just come out from this three modes of material nature and achieve that love of Godhead. So as per Padma Purana, it is mentioned that there are 84 lakhs species. जलज नवलक्षाणि स्थावर लक्षाणि विंशति कृमि रुद्र संख्यो पक्षी नाम 10 लक्षणम त्रिंशम लक्षाणि पशव चतुर्लक्षाणि मानव. There are 84 lakh species. 20 lakhs are trees, 9 lakhs are aquatics, 11 lakhs are reptiles, 10 lakhs are birds, 30 lakhs are the animals, and 4 lakhs are human being. So, and in this you see this the chart, the 5% among all this, the only 5% is the human being. It's very less. So my one question is there: how this this different that body is created, and what is on what basis it is differentiated that. See, when we talk about these trees, aquatics, that reptiles, birds, all people, they will not ask question, but when you go and tell that this human lakhs also, human being also the 4 lakhs, don't then they will start asking, hey, what is this human lakhs, how it is the 4 lakhs. Have you that come across all this like this question? Anybody? So it is just like a model like a two-wheeler is there, four-wheeler is there. So you see that pulsar is there, everything is there, it is same. That wheel is there, that this outer covering is there, that brake, clutch, that headlight, everything is same, but how it is differentiating the different model? What is that actually criteria? On what basis they are telling that this model, this model?
That horsepower in the vehicle and human intelligence in humans.
Wonderful, Prabhuji, wonderful, very nice. So horsepower, like the horsepower, they will tell like 150 cc, 200, 220. Based on that, they will categorize. Other thing, it will be same, isn't it? So what is this here? How it is categorizing? There are 84 lakhs of body. There, this is also model, different model, and human beings also, especially how it is categorized. What is the basis? That's very important. So that is called consciousness. It is based on our consciousness. It is categorized. Krishna is telling in the Bhagavad Gita. What he said? Yam yam vapi asmaran bhavam tyajati ante kalevaram tam tam ivaiti kaunteya sada tad bhava bhavita. What is telling? Yam yam vapi asmaran bhavam. What is the stage of that person of consciousness? What consciousness is having? Based on that, he is going to take next body. At the time of death, one is having that state of consciousness. Based on that, he is going to get that next body. And if it is developed, antkale cha mameva asmaran mukto akalevaram. If he remembers me, if it is in the status of mind, this is consciousness, if it is Krishna consciousness, then he can achieve me. So consciousness, how it is made? Consciousness, can somebody tell? Help me. I want that that both way. If you can just reply and tell, then it will be very nice discussion. We can achieve.
It is based on practices and day to day, our the schedule given by the acharyas, shastras, like what practices we follow day to day.
Yes.
Then they get ingrained into our day to day routine, and the consciousness also changes.
Very nice.
What we eat, what we do,
Wonderful.
how we behave,
yes,
all these things.
Very good, Paji. Thank you, Paji. So, it is mentioned in the Bhagavad Gita, there are 3 types of gunas, the mode of nature, material natures. So, one who associate with the which mode of this material nature, he is acquiring that type of the guna that makes that one's person consciousness. That's what Krishna is telling. Adho gachanti tamasa. Those consciousness is like tamasa. Contacted a whole life, he contacted tamoguna. he is going to down, he is going to get that lower birth. Madhya tishtanti rajasa, and he is telling urdhvam gachanti sattvastham. Who is reached to that sattva level, the pure that mode of goodness, he is transferred to that higher planetary. So based on this consciousness, how he is associating with the nature, he is developing, he is acquiring that consciousness. So see that this is the important. So actual consciousness or original consciousness is the Krishna consciousness. And what is this? This is the rarity we understood. This is very rare. It's 5%. It's very difficult to achieve. That's what is telling. In Bhagavatam it's mentioned that Durlabho Manuso Deho. It's very, very rare to achieve this human being. Even this one, Prahlad Maharaj is telling, it's a very rare, Durlabho Manuso Deho. Durlabha Manus Janma, that is very, very rare. It's Govindas. This also is telling in his that prayers. What is telling? Durlabha Manav Janama Satsange. Tara Tarahu E Bhava Sindhure. It's telling now, how you can come out, you have achieved this human body. And how it is very rare, and one its problem is there. What is that? It can be finished any time. There is no time guarantee that this means. That's what he is telling. Jivana talamala kamala dalajala. How it is that? Jivana kamala dalala jala jivana talamala. Like this, how this lotus flower, that water drops and it's finished. Like this. That's what he is giving that hint. Is giving that alertness. This Prahlad Maharaj. What is telling? That's what Kaumar Acharit Pragyam. Dharman Bhagavataniya Durlabham Manusam Janma Tadapi Adhrum Arthadam. What is telling? It's very rare and you don't know when it will be finished. So that's what you start this Krishna conscious process, this business from very beginning. Kaumar Acharit. From 5 years, once the person start getting that knowledge, just start from there. Don't know how long we are going to be here. And it's, what is the importance? What is the special? It can give the highest wages. Other species, once we enter, it is not possible to cultivate Krishna consciousness. It cannot understand. Because the consciousness is very much covered. In other species, very much covered. The trees, they don't have sense. Very less sense. Otherwise, they will die. How long they are standing like this, getting that heat, light, this rain. They cannot bear if the consciousness is developed. So, human being, we have got this developed consciousness. In this, we can revive our original consciousness. What is that original consciousness? That is Krishna consciousness. And this is only possible in human being. If we have achieved this, then that's what Athato Brahma Jigyasa is. Bhagavat, this one, Brahma Sutra is starting is telling that. Young, you have achieved this human life. Don't waste. Don't miss this opportunity. Rishabdev is telling, Nayam deho deh bhajam niloke kastan kaman arhati vidujami. Tapo divyam putrakayena sattam. He's telling this life, human life you have got, this is not for this time, enjoying this sense, for this sense gratification. No. To tapo divyam. It should be for the divine desire. To achieve this ultimate goal of this human life. It should not be wasted. Okay. So now we understood what is the rarity of this human. It's very, very rare, but it is special. It can keep this. We can achieve this. So now we'll see how rare even getting this Krishna's devotee. Are you able to see that screen?
Yes, Prabhu.
Everybody understanding what that we are discussing? That any doubt you can ask me. Okay. So it's very very rare even getting this the Krishna devotees, pure devotees. So Mahaprabhu is teaching this to Rupa Goswami, and he's telling that he's describing about this that it's very rare this human being, human body getting 5%. Even among the 5%, he's telling half, 2.5% are uncultured. They don't follow the Vedic principle. Human being, they've got, but they cannot practice. They are not able to practice this Vedic life. So half of removed, 1.2%. Now it is there. That 2.5 is already removed. Now 2.5%. In that half, they are following. They follow the Vedic principle, but they don't care about this regulative principle. Simply per namesake, they just follow this. 1.2% also over. Now in that 1.2% who follow the regulative principle, who follow this Veda, but the Vedic principle, but the aim is to get some material benefit. Okay. Out of like this the millions of this the fruity workers, one person who is very wise. This percentage is very 0.125. And among this, like this, that Mahaprabhu is telling that, like this, the millions of this, the intelligent person, the wise, one person who is, you will find that his person is liberated, mukta. And like this, that millions of this mukta, very rare person, one who get that Krishna devotee. 0.00125%. See that how it is rare. Okay. So now we'll see that what is the definition of Mahatma. So how it is mentioned in this Bhagavad Gita. Somebody can read that.
Definition of Mahatma. Mahatmanastamam partha daiving prakritimāsritaah bhajantya nanya manaso nyatma bhrutadi
Oh yeah. Yes,
Demavya.
yes.
The great souls are under the protection of the divine nature. They are fully engaged in devotional service because they know me as the Supreme Personality of Godhead, original and inexhaustible. Sign of the Mahatma is that he is already situated in the divine nature. He is not under the control of material nature. Bhagavad Gita 9.1. Thank you.
Thank you, Broji. Wonderful. So he's telling that Mahatmanas tu mam partha daivim prakritim asrita. Who is the Mahatma? Who is that great devotee? Who is under the protection of divine nature? He is not under this material nature. Now somebody can read that is further connected to that same thing, exploring that.
Those who are great souls or great devotees do not act under the spell of material energy, but act instead under the protection of the spiritual energy. Any activities done in devotional service or in Krishna consciousness are directly under the control of superior spiritual energy. In other words, energy is a sort of strength, and this strength can be spiritualized by the mercy on both the bona fide spiritual master and Krishna.
Thank you, Parul. So this is very important. We need to this we should take in our heart that everywhere, every pages we will understand. We will see that this everything is complete Krishna consciousness activity, the devotional service, spiritual in our spiritual life. It is completely depend on this, the Guru and Krishna, mercy of the Guru and Krishna. So now we will try to understand. We understood that Mahatma. Now we will try to see that what is the need. Why we need this Mahatma? What is the great person? What is the use? So before that, we'll see that there's Krishna is the source of everything. Aham sarvasya prabhavo mattah sarvam pravartate. He's telling, and he's having that the multi that potency. In that, this some prime potency, the some prime energy is there. That is three energy. What are that? Somebody can tell. Three energy. Thank you, Prabhuji. So yes, thank you, Prabhuji. So here it means external energy is there, one internal energy and one is marginal energy. External energy is telling that the material world is the manifestation of external energy. A spiritual world is that manifestation of internal energy. And living entity is the manifestation of marginal energy. So everything is spiritual world, we can see it is part of this. It's the manifestation of internal. So the marginal energy, it is having one wonderful thing. What is that? Why it is called marginal? What is that specialty in this?
It can go either way.
Very nice, really. He had that choice, the freedom. Lord has given that. You want, you can. It's like a frog. You want to, you can jump into the water. If you want, you can come out from that water. So like this, he has given wonderful that he has made us that freedom, given that free will. If I want, I can. Jiva, I want, you can. So when he chooses to stay with this, work under this material world, what is called? Is called conditioned soul. And yes, and when Baddha, and when he is chooses to internal, serve to internal energy, his work under this internal energy, it is called liberated. He is the Mahatma. So now we understood this. Okay, Baddha and Mukta. But one question is there. Why that person who is here working under the external nature, the material world, why he want to go to this spiritual world? Why he want to take that help of this one Mahatma? Why he want to associate with the Mahatma?
That is the prime object of the human form of life.
No, my question is like suppose I am working some company. Why I want to leave that my company? I want to go to that. Why I will join to other company?
Get a higher remuneration.
Yes, very nice for you. Thank you. Until unless I get some higher thing, why I will think about this? I will not think. So and go to this platform to understand this. Let us understand what is the problem with this material world and what is their great thing, special thing in the spiritual world, so that he can aspire there, go there. He should have the desire. Now he is desiring to be here. When he come to this material world, what is the criteria?
He wants to lord over the material nature and he wants to be independent of Supreme Lord.
Wonderful, Prabhuji. He is desiring, he want to lord it over natural. He want to enjoy separately to Krishna. That's what he is put into this material world. Krishna is given. So until unless he not desire for this spiritual world, want to go, then it is not possible for him. Okay. So first of all, he should understand. If I don't understand my problem, I'm in this very dangerous situation. Till the time I don't understand, why I need help of somebody. If till the time my work is going on, I'll not go and take help from anybody, no. So what is the problem in this material world? What Krishna is telling?
It is Dukhalyam.
Dukhalayam.
Place of suffering.
Wonderful, Prabhuji. Krishna is telling Janma, Mrityu, Jara, Vyadhi, Dukkha, Dosa, These are full of misery. So, but whether everybody is aware about this?
No, everybody is not aware about this.
Yeah, if everybody aware, then he will try to come out from. See, if I am diseased, if I am aware, then immediately start searching. Now, what is the solution? What is the remedy? Huh? I'll try to find out the doctors, right? So here it is very important role is coming of this preaching. That's what our acharyas, Prabhupada and all this, they are dedicating whole life for this. This is their role. They are doing. What is this? Until and unless if that not connected with that pure devotees, then they cannot come out. It's very difficult. Even this, see that from how many years we are learning, hearing that whether we are this one completely surrendered. You know this? Such a powerful is the Maya. It's covering. And she has the potency of covering. She's not able to realize that. Just like drunkard. You go and tell. He will understand that. Until unless he is coming in the consciousness, what you are telling, it is not going to enter. This is the role of this devotees who is going and preaching that to this non-devotee, conditioned soul. Removing that covering of this Maya. Oh, you are in such a danger situation. Until unless he come to this platform, why is it? And then he's telling, Krishna is telling Bhagavad Gita, what is telling? How one can come out from this? How can he can be released from this modes of material nature?
Mameviye prapadante.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Taranti.
Yes. Daivi isa gunmayimam maya duratya mame vaye prapadnante maya metam tarantite. Until unless one surrenders unto me, it is impossible to come out from this matter. But how one will surrender? What is the process? Until unless I know one person, he is capable of this taking care of me, whether I'll go and surrender to him. I should know about that person, no? Where I am going to surrender. Oh, whether he will be able to take care of everything in my life. How I'll know this? Then that devotee, Krishna is telling, Tad vidhi pranipatena pariprasnena sevaya upadeshanti te jnanam jnaninas tattva. That's what you approach that devotee who tattva darshina, who knows that tattva, who knows me in truth. Evam parampara praptam. How you can get this? Only in this parampara. Otherwise it is not. So what are these people who knows this? So he's telling that only bhakta, bhaktya mama vijanati yavan yaschasmi tattva tato mam tattvato gyata visate tadanantram. Only you have to find out my devotee who knows me in truth. Only by devotion you can understand me fully. And what is telling Krishna, what will happen if you know that in truth? Then he is telling janma karma chame divyam evam yo veti tattata tyaktva deham punarjanma naiti mameti sorry. If you know me in truth, my activity, how I appear here is transcendental. Once you know in truth, then after leaving this body, you don't come. And this will be given by only our Acharya, the pure devotee. So now our need to find out this such a devotee. Okay, any doubt is there? Okay, thank you. So we'll see that how it is more even difficult to get that devotees. Mahaprabhu is telling to the Rupa Goswami, see what is Brahman Brahmite Kauno Bhagyavan Jiva. Guru Krishna Prasade Paye Bhakti Lata. Can somebody can read this?
One who is serious about spiritual life is given by Krishna the intelligence to come in contact with a bona fide spiritual master. And then by the grace of the spiritual master, one becomes advanced in Krishna consciousness. In this way, the whole jurisdiction of Krishna consciousness is directly another spiritual energy, Krishna and the spiritual master. Next of devotion, introduction, and Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela, chapter 19, 151 says.
Thank you, Prabhuji. So it is all completely here also it is mentioning that the whole jurisdiction of Krishna consciousness is directly under this spiritual energy. Krishna and the spiritual master. Krishna, now that Krishna is telling to the Uddhava the importance once we have received this human body. Can somebody receive that? Tell Prabhuji, Raghupat Prabhuji, can you read this?
The Supreme Lord Krishna said to Uddhava, "The best of bodies, a human body, is a great attainment, rarely achieved and may be compared to a boat. The Guru is an expert captain for this boat, and I have sent favorable winds, the Vedas. Thus, I have given all facilities for crossing over the ocean of material existence. Any human being who has achieved these excellent facilities of human life but does not cross over the material ocean is to be considered the killer of his own self." Thank you, Prabhuji.
How wonderful that is the message giving to Krishna to us, that see, we have achieved, we have reached to this platform, we have got the boat, this human body, we have got the Guru, the spiritual master, and we have got the scriptures. Everything now is we have received. It's sufficient for us to come out. And still, if we miss this opportunity, Krishna is telling he is that self-clear. We are killing ourselves. Huh? Narottam Das Thakur is telling in this one prayer. What is telling? Janiya, Suniya, Visakhaya. Huh? Manusa Janama Paila, Radha Krishna, Nam Bhajiya, Janiya, Suniya. So we once person here receive that come to this platform, he has got this human body and is not worshipped, not serve that Radha and Krishna. Then knowingly he has taken the poison. Some problem in that. It's not going next. Okay, now it's. So now one question. We understood this, the importance of this devotees. Now what? How to identify this such a personalities? What are their symptoms? So this Mother Devahuti asking that question, and Lord Kapil Dev is explaining to her. She is telling that I wasted my life. I did not inquire about this. I was not aware that I was staying with this such a wonderful that personality. Now you please tell me how to come out from this material entanglement. So then this Kapil Dev is telling that, oh mother, see this. Prasangam ajaram pasam atmana kavayo vidhu. Saeva sadhu sukrito mokshadaram apavitam. Oh mother, this is the great entanglement, attachment to this word, this material word. It's very, very, it's greatest entanglement. It's very difficult to come out. But if the same attachment, if it is developed with that, saeva sadhu sukrito, if it is same thing, if it is attached with that attachment done with this, that sadhu, the pure devotee, then mokshidaram apavitam. That liberation, the door of liberation is open. Then she is telling that, wow, how to identify this such type of sadhu? What are their characteristics? Then he is telling this. Titikshava karunika surdam sarodehinam ajat satravaha santa sadhavaha sadhu gosram. They are very tolerant. They don't care of their personal problems, life troubles. Whatever the problem comes, they are completely dedicated by the service of the Lord. They are given their life. Titikshava karunika. They are very compassionate. There is only one goal. They just want to serve the Lord. Their desire. What is the Lord's desire? He is only one desire. He wants to take back all this jiva back home, back to garden. And this his dear devotees, the pure devotee, they understand his mood. So they are only one work. They are trying that hard. Just take out these people. That's what's so important is preaching. तितिक्षवः कारुणिका सुहृदं शरण देहिनाम अजात शत्रुभः शान्तः साधवः साधुः. They are very that not this one suhritam, they are well wisher to all the living beings, and this they don't have any enemy, and they are very peaceful. These are all the qualities. So but this is secondary quality. What is the primary quality? Is telling mai ananyena bhavena bhaktim kurvanti ye dhanam. It's telling what they do. This is the real quality. Mai ananyena bhavena. For them, no one is there in this world. They dedicate whole life for myself only. And how it is not any other process, only by devotional service, by bhakti. Mai ananyena bhavena bhaktim kurvanti yedraham. With determination they will do. Whatever they happen in life, they will not leave this devotion. Mai ananyena bhavena bhaktim kurvanti yedraham. And what happened? They live this. Whatever is problems, whatever the obstacles comes from their life, in this life, from their family relationship, their friendly relationship, they are ready. They are swajana bandhava. They are ready to live that. If it is coming in their life, it's becoming obstacle. Mat krite tyakta karmanas tyakta swajan bandhava. They leave all their ordinary, whatever the duty is there, they'll set aside that. For them, first priority is my service. Like this, we can take the example of this Bharat Maharaj is there. He's left that mother, Prahlad Maharaj. He left father. Vibhishan, he left that Ravan. Bali Maharaj, he left that Guru. And in this, we can see in the Vrindavan, the gopis, they left that husband for Krishna. They come to Krishna. So they don't care about this. The first goal is that, primarily topmost goal is that the Lord's service. In this way, madasraya katamristam is saying that taking complete shelter of me, they are sruduvanti kathayanti cha. What they are just absorbed in my hearing and chanting. Tapanti vividhastapa naitan madgachetsa. What is telling? That they are so much absorbed in my this hearing and chanting and service that whatever this in this that three types of misery of this material world does not affect this. They don't care about this. Such a power. Okay. So what happens now? The question is that what is the effect if one associate with such type of devotees? What they get? Om Prakash Prabhuji, can you read that?
Hare Krishna, can I read?
Yes, Mataji, please.
What happened if one associated with such devotee or Mahajana? Narada in his previous life was born of a maid servant, but he took the opportunity to engage in the service of those devotees. Taking compassion upon the boy, the Vaishnavas offered him the remnants of their food. By serving these Vaishnavas and obeying their orders, the boy became the object of their sympathy. And by the Vaishnava's mercy, he gradually became a pure devotee. In the next life, he was Narada Muni, the most exalted of Vaishnavas and the most important guru and acharya of Vaishnavas.
Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you.
So how nice it is telling us how wonderful this process is. Telling just by serving this Vaishnava and obeying their orders, he also by their mercy, by their Vaishnava's mercy, he also reached to that platform. He also become that Acharya, such a great Vaishnava, and he become next life Narad Muni. He became a spaceman. He can go anywhere and he can preach that glory all the time. Some problem is there. Now, the Srinivas Priya Prabhuji, can you read this?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yes,
Dormant love for Krishna is apparent. Nitya Siddha Krishna Prem Shraddha Prabhu Noy, Sarvanadi Shuddha Chitte Kara Yogdaya. Dormant devotional service to Krishna is within everyone. Simply by associating with devotees, hearing their good instructions, and chanting the Hare Krishna mantra, dormant love for Krishna is apparent. Following in the footsteps of Narada Muni, this Krishna consciousness movement is rendering service to humanity by giving everyone a chance to come in contact with Krishna. If one is fortunate, he becomes intimately related with this movement. Then, by the grace of Krishna, one's life becomes successful. Everyone has dormant Krishna Bhakti, love for Krishna, and in the association of good devotees, that love is revealed. Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya 22.107.
Thank you,
Hare
Prabhuji.
Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji. So he's telling that by simply associating the devotee, hearing their good instructions, and chanting Hare Krishna mantra, the dormant love for Krishna is awakened. This is the powerful that effect if one associate with that such a devotee. He will reach to that platform. He will also by associating he will become devotee, and whatever his dormant love for the Krishna is there, that will be awakened.
That's it, Shekhar Prabhu. Just want to remind you about the time.
Yes, please.
Put in a few minutes.
Okay. So, somebody can read, please. Raghupat, can you read?
The advancement in spiritual life is the firm faith of the disciple in the orders of the spiritual master. Yasya deve para bhaktir yata deve tata guru tasyaite khajita hi adha. Only unto those great souls who have implicit faith in both the Lord and the spiritual master are all the imports of Vedic knowledge automatically revealed.
Thank you, Prabhuji. So, by serving the devotees, one has to come to this platform. That this implicit faith in the Guru and Krishna. And this wonderful example is there, our Srila Prabhupada. We can see his life. Prabhupada is sharing with his disciples that when his spiritual master was there, everybody was following, all the disciples were following very nicely that Bhakti Siddhanta Thakur's instructions. Nicely the preaching was going on, but when he left that this material world, what happened immediately, that divided into this two party, and they started fighting for this position and this property. But Prabhupada is telling, and that in that way what happened, that preaching was that reduced, almost stopped. But Prabhupada took the mood of this spiritual master, and he has so much faith, implicit faith in his Guru, that even 70-year age he went America. This is very, very rare. It's very difficult to think about somebody. One who is 70 years, he will think about, okay, let me live my life peacefully and leave this world. He dared that because he has so much. He has taken that the Guru's instruction as his life and soul. He got 2 times the heart attack still. And that's what he's telling. He was having so much faith. He's telling that he never found a single moment that his Guru is not there with him. Why? Because all the time he is thinking about his Guru, how he is thinking Guru's instruction, how he can fulfill that Guru's instruction. Always he is meditating on that. He is engaging his intelligence. And that way, and then he's telling, by we have that faith on Guru, by Guru's mercy we can see that how this Krishna conscious movement is that expanding, that within a short moment he's telling that such a that development. Around 108 temples created there. So this is like Krishna's telling to that uh, um, Sudama, that how they got the mercy of this his Guru, by serving that Guru. It's completely everything, all this knowledge was revealed to that. And then somebody can ask, is there anybody example is there, can you tell that? So Yamaraj is telling that there, that he's giving that name 14. Swambhu Narado Sambhu Kumara Kapilo Manu Pralado Janako Vismo Bali Bayasi Kirvam. There are 14 Mahajanas, and like this there are many great devotees, and this, among that now we can see that Prabhupada and Prabhupada's that disciples. They are also Prabhupada. One time that they were that his Prabhupada disciple, they were asking, telling that Prabhupada, when he was teaching that about the Mahajana, the 12 Mahajana, and then they are telling Prabhupada, you are 13 Mahajana. So Prabhupada is telling you are 14th. How it is? He is telling that if you follow the Mahajana perfectly, sincerely, strictly, then you will also become a Mahajana. So we all have this opportunity. We all can become a Mahajana. And Sutta Goswami is telling to that all this Naimi Saranya, this whatever that Sonakadi Rishi are assembled there, he is telling Bejire Mudeha Tagre Bhagwantam Adhokshajam. Sattam Visuddham Che Maya Kalpante Yen Tanya. Are you telling? See, then this previous, all this, we discussed about this, the great personalities, they all perfected their life. How it is? By Bhagavantam Adhokshan, by serving this, the Lord Adhokshan, the person, supreme personality of Godhead. By serving, they reach to that platform. Sattam Visuddham Chemaya. They received to that platform. They came out from this, the clutches of this modes of material life. They reached to that Visuddha Sattva. And teaching not that only. Kalpante ye anutaniya. Those who follow this great Mahajana, they also, their life also become perfected, and they reach to that supreme destination. Somebody can read this one later. This Prabhupada is giving to this our Bhurjan Prabhu.
Haribol, can I read?
Yes, Mataji, please.
I'm very glad to receive your letter dated 8 July of 74 from Singapore. I'm very pleased that you have gone to that place simply on my order, alone, to preach the message of Lord Chaitanya. I like this kind of spirit in you very much. You know, I went to your country, also alone, in old age, because of the order given to me by my spiritual master. So I get great pleasure when I see my own disciples from America going to far off place, leaving their rich nation with all facilities and their families to preach. The secret of success in spiritual life is to satisfy one's spiritual master. This is the essence. You have captured this, so now go on in this way and do not falter. Follow the regulative principles and devotional principles I have given you. This will keep you fit. Be patient and determined. And ask everyone you meet to please chant Hare Krishna. I shall be very glad if you send me regular report of your attempt.
Thank you.
Letter to Vrindavan, 17 August 1970. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji. So now it is our turn. Now we have to dedicate our life. We have to take the instruction that our spiritual master has life and soul, and we should preach this Krishna's constant. This, in this way we can please to that our Guru and Acharya, and once they are pleased, then we can, by their blessings, their mercy, we can also achieve that success of that human life. So today we discussed that what are the importance, what is how the rarity of this human being, what is the importance, the definition of Mahatma, how rare getting this Mahatma, and what is the need. We understood that, and if we associate with the Mahatma, what will happen, and by serving this, if they are pleased with our service, then we can also reach that, achieve that the goal of human life. Shila Prabhupada ki jai, Shila Gurudev ki jai. Thank you very much. Anybody is having any question can ask.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
So I request the devotees to ask a few questions on this topic. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Yes.
Prabhuji, may I ask?
Yes, Raghupathi Prabhu, please go ahead.
So, Prabhuji, about the 400,000 species of humans based on consciousness. So, are all these 400,000 species of humans are on this planet, or they are scattered, all over the another universes or something like that?
No, this 400 is there, 4 lakhs, this is in this human. Other planets also there, but this is the varieties here in this material world, this universe. So different planets they are there, like demigods, that they're down this, there's Danos, there's human beings are there. In human beings also there are so many categories. So here in this universe, they are in this different planet. But this 84 lakhs are in this different, all the other universes are there. They are there. Is it okay?
Anybody else would like to ask a question?
Hare Krishna, Prabhu, can I ask?
Yes, Mata.
Yes.
Thank you for the presentation. I want to ask to you, Rasik Sekar Prabhu, about this Prabhupada mission and how we have to following the footsteps. So, much about the preaching movement. I want to ask regarding the preaching movement if we have potential to do that, but in other case like I'm a woman and then I have to get married and then follow my husband, something like that. So how about as a woman, but we really want also to preach. So how is in ISKCON point of view about that? Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Very nice question, Mataji. Wonderful. So Radhanath Maharaj is telling that preaching is not only like we get opportunity that speak that. It's not speaking only the preaching. Preaching should be done 24 hours. Preaching should be done by our characters, the qualities, how we are behaving. That this will give that impress that other people. They will learn. They will say what we speak. They don't care. What we follow, what we do, that gives us that impacts that. So that's the best preaching. Okay. And we can see then the life of the Mahajanas, Prabhupada, all this, our Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's movement, all that, what is the Grihasthas. Even the Mahajana also, you see how many there, all this Grihastha, and they are preaching this. Okay, Mataji.
Okay, so more preaching by our example, something like that.
Yeah, we have to cultivate, we have to become Krishna conscious. Then by seeing, they will also become Krishna conscious.
Thank you, Prabhu Rasik Sekar.
Thank you,
Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mata. I just want to add a few points that Mata, it does not depend on the ashram or it does not depend on the gender at all. See, the preaching, particularly the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu movement is like that. Mahaprabhu also said in Chaitanya Charitamrita that Naham Vipra. I am not a Brahmana, I am not a Kshatriya, I am not a Vaishya, I am not a Sudra. He doesn't belong to any ashram and he is not a Brahmachari, he is not a Grihastha. Because even though he is a sannyasi, and he says that, I am just a servant of the servant of the servant. So that's the internal feeling which we all should have, even though externally we may be in a male body, we may be in a female body, we may be India, you may be in Philippines. Okay, wherever we are, Yare Deke Tareka Krishna Upadesh, like just on the instruction of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, you just whoever you see, you just speak, and it may be at different levels. So it's not does not mean that okay, I just did my Bhakti Sastri, I have a few knowledge, and somebody else might have done Bhakti Vedanta, so they have more knowledge. Only he's qualified to preach. No. So whatever preaching you can do, that is also better. There are some people who is more interested to bring people to the temple, offer ghee lamps in this Kartik month. That's all. That's their preaching which they can do. That is also preaching. It can be at different levels, but the intention is that to preach in whatever gender we are, whatever body we are in, whatever caste, whatever place we are in. Nothing. So that's the main purpose. And yeah, Mahaprabhu says, "Janma sadhak kare karo paropkar." In the same parampara which we are in, we are so fortunate because I guess it's not possible in any other parampara. Okay, particularly the people of any other place, people of any other caste or any other religion, and also other gender also, right? Women are not commonly allowed in the other sampradayas also to come outside and to preach openly, to preach vigorously. Even that's why now Prabhupada said that you are not ordinary woman. Okay, so you are Vaikuntha, what is that? Vaishnavis, right? So you are not ordinary woman. So you are completely transcendental to the ordinary woman. So that's some points. So Rasikshika Prabhu, I have a small question for you. So Prabhuji, what are the practical steps how we can carry the mood of the Paramparas, Prabhuji, particularly the mood of the great personalities or mood of the Mahatmas or the disciplic succession who are all our Mahatmas, right? So practically, how can we follow in our day-to-day life? How can we follow in their footsteps?
Like first level, like whatever that basic instruction they have given, because uh, first of all that like sadhana they have given, just we have to at least chant 16 round nicely, read that Srila Prabhupada books, hear that lectures, and whatever possibility in our day-to-day life we should try to contact somebody, and we should try to help preaching, because this will please that our parampara guru spiritual master, and that whoever that previous acharya, they will see that we are just trying to serve them, then we'll get that their blessings. So, and then slowly when we cultivate that, when we do this by their mercy, and when we'll hear them regularly, when we hear them, then we'll try to find out that actually what they want, what is their mood actually. That's important, the parampara. If we don't understand their mood, then we may create that hell. That we cannot carry that legacy, that we cannot carry this paramparas. So that's very important to who is very close to that spiritual master, who is close to the acharya. They know that we should try to hear them, and then slowly develop that, understand that, get that their mood, what is actually they want, what is there in their heart, that we have to take, and we have to cultivate in our life, and we have to carry forward.
Yes, thank you so much for enlightening me, Rasikshika Prabhu. I just want to add a few points that whatever you said is absolutely right. That we have to hear and we have to understand and we have to develop that mood. That's very important. And also share the knowledge as it is.
Yeah, wonderful. Thank you.
So practically without any change. Prabhupada said it many places.
Yes,
Bhagavad Gita as it is. You just give the message as it is without any change. Please don't change any, even a single word also.
Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you.
So what is the main meaning is that, meaning Prabhupada is that, of course, everybody has a different style of speaking, but the main message has to be conveyed as it is. What is the common example which Prabhupada gives? Does anyone remember or the recollect common example for preaching as it is? Okay, what is this immersive view? Okay, it's fine. It looks good, Prabhu. Yeah, Srinivas Prabhu, it's amazing. I don't know. I never did this immersive. Is there any option like that?
Yes, Mani, there is an option. Sorry, Guruji.
No problem, no problem. It was good.
I think it is happening automatically.
So it's fine. Also, can anybody recollect the common analogy which Prabhupada says? Most common. Who carries the message as it is?
Post.
Very good,
Yeah.
very good. Yes, like we have to be like a
Yes, postman.
yeah. Yes, we just have to carry the message as it is without any change.
Yes.
So I have a small request, Shekhar Prabhu. Can you just show me the slides
Yes,
from the
ma'am.
beginning to the end, one by one?
Okay.
Just don't say anything. Just go on, because
Huh.
I lost a few slides. I
Oh.
lost first slides
Okay.
because I was traveling back. I was in the car,
Okay.
and then in the middle, my phone got switched off once I reached the temple. So when I came to my room,
Okay.
I lost a few slides. Just go there.
Practical application, personal application.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
There is a question from another there. It's put in the chat box. Sorry, Prabhu. Sorry for interruption.
No problem, no problem. So you want to ask a question, Prabhu, or Anantaya Prabhu?
Antaraya asked question. You told me to post in the chat box. That's why I posted the chat box, Prabhu.
Little full lakhs human form exist, or it is the number which is in the complete compilation scriptures such as Srimad Bhagavatam. Yeah, would you like to answer the Shekhar Prabhu?
I'm not able to see Prabhuji.
Chat box. Okay, it's fine. We'll car park it, Prabhu. We'll come back to it later. Is that okay, Anantaya Prabhu?
Yes. Okay. Still 4 lakhs human form exist, or it is number which exists during the compilation of. No, it is exist eternally. Prabhupada has chastised somebody. There came that this species are missing. This species. He's chastised this. It is there. That's what he's talking about. This is not the scientist that knowledge. This is the Vedas, the Vedic scriptures. They give this definite answer. So it is there. He's telling that this like this many things are there, many species there that they don't know. So it is there. It is not this one. It may not be there on this planet only. It may be that different planet in this universe. Maybe that different planet. But all the 84 lakhs species are exist from the eternally beginning to that end.
Okay, Prabhu.
Okay, Prabhu. Thank you so much. So, Shishab, I'd like to share the feedback and stop sharing the screen.
Stop. Okay, thank you.
Okay, that's Shekhar Prabhu. Thank you so much. Hope I am audible and also visible. Okay.
Yeah.
And, I guess last but not the least, Prabhuji. It's one of the best presentations which I have heard in Bhakti Vaibhav presentations. Particularly the presentation skills are amazing. The presentation skills are amazing. So first I would like to share the positives and then the room for improvement, Prabhuji. And the positives also I would like to share the from the presentation skills and then the body of the presentation and then the practical application part. No, Prabhuji. I'll talk to you later. 15 minutes. Okay. So, Prabhuji, coming to the presentation skills, Prabhuji reached the audience very nicely. Volume is very much sufficient. I really appreciate the variations in the pitch, Shekhar Prabhu. So it's really extraordinary, I can say, because of course you're very active and enthusiastic from the beginning to the end, and the modulation in your pitch is amazing. You know, whenever something is important, you want to stressing your what do you say? You are saying it like with your heart, with some emotion in the background. I can really feel that. You know, you want to imbibe that. You want the devotees to imbibe, that message. The speech is very clear, Prabhuji, very easy to follow. Specific concrete language has been used. Language is very fluid, not stilted at all. You nicely avoided spaceful as to beautifully looked at audience, maintained proper eye contact, had a good pose, used proper gestures. During the whole presentation, was very flexible, competent, and also confident in your presentation. And yeah, you also sought contributions from the audience at regular intervals that you requested them to read the slides. So And you also display respect to their opinions. You encourage them, just telling that wonderful answer, extraordinary answer like that. Very good, Prabhuji. So you start on time, okay, and yeah, you answer the questions very well. So little room for improvement in your presentation skills could be, Prabhuji. Of course, everything is very good. Very little is. Prabhuji, at regular intervals, you can check with the audience, Prabhuji, whether they could able to follow you or not. Just before you, once you are moving to the other section or the slide, and we can check with the audience whether they could make it good. Because I didn't understand that for analysis particularly. That's why I asked at the end, right? So just it's little bit because it's your own. First time you designed it.
Yes, Guruji.
First time you designed it. I was wondering. I checked Subodhini, I checked everywhere, but I didn't find it. Oh, how perfectly this analysis has been given. A pie chart. What do you say? Pie chart, right?
Yeah.
It's called a pie chart. So I was wondering how come a pie chart is here. So,
It took a lot of
Pie
time.
chart and bar diagram both, Prabhuji, side by side.
It took me a lot of time.
Yeah, that's Shekhar Prabhu. I want to share in the part of the presentation. Oh my God, how I was wondering. It might have taken you so much time to prepare
Yes.
that pie in an analysis. Excellent. Okay, I will see in the body of the presentation. So yeah, you can regularly check with the audience.
Okay.
Then regarding the time, Prabhuji, you have to restrict your time. Okay, I really appreciate you sharing a lot of information and a lot of philosophical, interactive. But still, you have to restrict yourself within the time duration. Okay, that's very important for an ideal speaker also. Now, cut short it in the middle when you realize that even when I give Bhagavad Gita class in the temple hall, so I realized that okay, I will not be able to got the practical application part. Okay, that's it. Cut it out because our time limit is only 45 minutes, so I have to be within the time limit because sometimes the story takes more time, the narration and everything. Okay. Okay, one thing is time, and the second thing is regularly checking with the audience.
Thank you, Guruji.
Yes. Okay, next come to the body of the presentation, Prabhuji. So they are also called Achyutatma because they are also infallible, because they are also great personalities, they are also Mahatmas.
Yes, Guruji.
So, Prabhuji explained all the main important concepts of this topic, Prabhuji. Wonderful. And you refer to the important Sanskrit words and also synonyms in these verses, which you have showed. Particularly, you have showed 9.13, Ke Mahatmanas Mampada, and then you have shared. One second, bro, just hang on
Okay.
for 1 minute. Gather the attention.
Yes.
You can see all the proper disciples, or most of the senior disciples, the sannyasis, they show more of these anecdotes and pastimes, instead of, they know philosophy,
Yeah.
but they cover half of the class with Prabhupada pastimes.
Yes, Guruji.
Prabhupada disciples, what happened, what Prabhupada's mood was. Now, because answer to my question is also that we have to add the message. That's why the purpose of keeping mood and mission in the guidelines is that we have to follow the great personality like Srila Prabhupada. We have to carry the mood and mission of previous acharyas. That's the main important, keeping this mood and mission. So that's why in every lecture, not only here, whenever lecture here, we all are giving Bhagavatam and Bhagavad Gita, we should always share the past tense of Srila Prabhupada. We have to connect every audience to Srila Prabhupada just by sharing something related to Srila Prabhupada. So that's how they get connected.
Yes, Guruji.
And Prabhuji, at the end, he gave a nice summary, Prabhuji, and also the conclusion. So I really appreciate your endeavor and also for presenting, for your hard work, Prabhuji, for displaying such a nice PPT and sharing a lot of relevant, useful information for all of us on such an important topic. Overall, it was a very, very good presentation. So our stomach is full, Prabhu, even though it's last presentation.
Thank you, Guruji. All your mercy, that Guru has mercy, Prabhupada mercy. This.
Would you like to respond to your feedback, Mr. Shekhar Prabhu?
I really appreciate Prabhu, your wonderful that quality. I want to imbibe that quality. How nicely you just share your feedback and encourage that everybody, especially me. I have so much ego, but how nicely you just give that, and we take up this in a positive way. This is very important. It's not touching that, so anybody's that ego, and nicely that the purpose is all that you, wherever that some problems, wherever some this mistakes we are liking, you are just helping us. It's very nice point, and I can see that many lectures I this one find this that difficulty this yes, I crossing that time, so it will be helpful for you, definitely for you. Thank you very much for this.
Thank you. So I request all the devotees to share your valuable feedback on the Sikshaka Prabhu's presentation by filling the Google form, which is shared in the chat box. I will share it again. One second. And in the meanwhile, if anybody would like to share their feedback on the Sikshaka Prabhu